We're getting the ring today. So hi, today is the day we're gonna go get them rings. It's been long enough. A bit of a context. We had the proposal a month ago, right? And there was no ring involved, which again, very nice. I appreciate that because one, I would like to be able to choose the ring that's gonna be on my finger hopefully forever, right? And second, those are not gonna be the engagement ring, they're gonna be the wedding ring, and we're just gonna wedding band, we're just gonna wear them, and that's gonna be the same for the wedding, whatever. There is no two of them, it's just one. We're not necessarily the kind of very traditional couple in that sense, so we didn't want to do all of this, so that the ring that I'm gonna go pick today are the wedding rings. Originally I was supposed to go get them with Lou, but since it's a weekday, he's actually working, he's in the office right now, and he cannot get, oh god, can you hear the construction? I'm sorry. So he cannot get out of the office in time for us both to go get the rings, so I'm actually gonna go with Bridget. She's gonna come with me, I'm gonna pick them up, and then I'm gonna show them to him later. I don't know if I said that previously, but we went to Jongno to go to the jewelry shop, because Jongno is a district in Korea where there's like a lot of jewelry shops. It's like the whole concept of it is like jewelry shops, you want one, go to Jongno. You can see rows and rows and rows of different shops, and you can just choose the one that fits whatever you're looking for. There's literally everything there. So we went to one of them shops, and so we had like a very specific design we wanted. So basically the most basic the better. We both don't really like too much. We like when it's like very simple. So those are, for example, the two of the rings that I'm always wearing. And when I went there, I literally said, okay, I would like this without nothing. I just like want a band, a silver band that I can put here. Silver band, nothing, no, not too big, not too thin, just like this width, and that's it. I just like one simple. It was the same, like just simple. Let's give us the simple, the thing that you can put here and forget it exists. Those, I forget they exist, and that's a perfect combination in my opinion. I remember the lady was like showing us different like style, design and stuff, like, what do you think about this one? I think the simple one is better. What do you think about this one? No, the simple one is still better. She really tried like to show us different things, but ultimately we always came back to the same design that we wanted, like the very basic one. And so we asked them to engrave inside the date of the actual wedding ceremony. That was what we did like few days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. They were supposed to send the design we wanted with our ring size to the manufacturer, I don't know how you call this, but to somebody who was supposed to make the ring, right? And then it was supposed to take like around 10 days, but there was a bit of a, I don't know, miscommunication, something went wrong on the manufacturer side. They actually did rings that had, that were not basic, basically. They were having, I don't know, some kind of shape or something on it. And so the shop called us and like, oh sorry, something went wrong. And could you actually come a bit later? We're gonna try to put priority on your rings, and so come back and get them today. So today is the day. So I'm gonna go get them. Hopefully they fit, hopefully everything is fine. Let's go get them rings. The next time you see me, I may or may not have a ring on that finger. Probably not. I'm gonna wait for him. But anyway, also price wise, we're not the kind of people that want something very expensive. We do believe that the meaning you put on something is what actually put most value on it. So we didn't want anything like with a big rock or something, just like a basic thing, and because it is meaningful to us, then it's valuable. That's our vibe. So we didn't want something too expensive, very basic, and we're good.
Try to forget, but the thoughts, they seem to drown me instead.
How do you feel? Wow. No.
I've always wondered.
Business rondement mené. We got the goods. Actually, is this the first snow of the day of the year?
It's been snowing before, but this is the first time I see it.
Yeah, but in Seoul, I mean. Well, it is my first snow. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it stopped?
No,
oh, I was like, I can feel it.
I don't think it's gonna last long.
Yeah.
Enough, but
it's on our hair, so it's real.
It happened. white. The white
Very
of like
bright.
angels again. Angels of pleasant destiny.
So, we've got the goods.
Yes, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it with him when I give it to him later
And I've
today.
seen them
apparently.
already. So, how did you feel as a married woman?
Not yet, but you know, as a soon-to-be married woman,
Pretty much, yeah.
nothing has changed. Nothing much. Again, it's been my reality for a minute already. So you know, it's just like confirming. This is just like a
Stamp.
one more checklist.
Yeah.
The ring.
Stamp of
check.
approval.
First impression is what I wanted. It's the same as this one. I'm happy.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah. Yeah. From again, I didn't wear it long enough, but yeah, it looks it. I'm afraid it's gonna be a bit too
Loose?
yeah.
If it loose, can you... Is there a possibility to reduce a...
Yeah, I did that with this one.
Okay. Then I guess, yeah, if it's, you know...
But even so, because you never know, I might get bigger on the finger, so it's better to actually have a bit.
I was gonna say the same thing, and I was like, well,
So,
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I was like, girl, you might get bigger.
so you know, it's maybe better to have some
Yeah,
some room
some
to
room.
grow
Mais le
in.
problème, c'est que if it's too loose, you
It's
don't
not
want to
too
lose
loose,
it
it's
doing
just
the
like this.
dishes and stuff.
It's like
Okay,
this.
that's fine.
So it's fine. I'm used to having something like going around.
My dad had the wedding band was so tight. One day he woke up and his whole finger was like almost green. They had to break it and buy another one. My mom was so pissed. She was like, "You wore this ring for 22 years and you look at him now. He doesn't even have a ring on." I'm like, "Mom, it's literally he almost lost his finger. It's not against you. It's not personal." She was so mad.
That is scary.
He was like, "Look at this. He doesn't even have a ring." I was like, "Mom, you've been married for years. It's been like 3 decades. What do you mean?" It was so funny. But it was so bad. I don't know what happened. But
that's
it suddenly
scary.
became like the
Yeah,
finger
if
started to
you-
like get
if
bigger.
you cut the blood flow.
But all of a sudden,
But
he wore
not
this
all
for
of a
so
sudden.
long.
Yeah, I think it was progressive maybe.
Maybe.
So it's actually good to have some room, yeah? Turns out.
And we were having, I mean, you mentioned this already, but we were having a debate and we were basically saying, like, c'est chaud? We were saying, because they went straight to wedding bands, they didn't get like an engagement ring and stuff.
Why bands? I was struggling with this. Is it wedding ring, wedding bands? What's the difference?
Both.
What's a
Band is
band?
just the fact that it's a band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think the ring usually has something on it, maybe. I don't know if it's
Engagement ring
that-
has like
a thing,
a stone
usually
or something.
a stone, yeah, or something. But why didn't you want an engagement ring?
Because why would I wear both? It's too many.
Is it like so? It doesn't have like a specific meaning. It's just whatever.
I don't. Again, I don't understand the point actually. I was about to say why both? Yeah, like I get the point of having the ring at the proposal. Why not? And then again, me not really because I'd rather choose the ring. So if it's supposed to be a surprise,
Yeah.
no, let me
Yeah.
choose the ring before. But then why the second one?
So yeah, you kind of changed my mind because I used to. I mean, I didn't think because I didn't have like an educated. I didn't care enough. But I always had this like this romanticized version, like oh, ring with diamonds. But actually, I actually don't care. It doesn't. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. First of all, you have to take it off every time you gotta do the dishes, and then you put it back on, and then you can lose it, and it's just like so heavy. I mean, especially if you want like the fancy diamond ring, it's heavy on the damn head. So I was like, what's the point? You could just save that money and go on vacation with it.
My point of view is you can save all the money and always go on vacation. Every
Yeah.
time you think something, could I use this
Yeah.
money for a vacation?
Yes,
I would choose a vacation
do it.
every time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's me.
So I actually think that's a nice. That's a good way. Just like go and do the wedding bands, and that's it.
Because what I said before is that we decided, we have the same mentality on this. It's like, value of something is the value you put to it. It's
Yeah.
not the money. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be like grandiose or something like this. It's literally, if you think it's a valuable thing,
Yeah.
because of the meaning you attach to it, then it's valuable.
Yeah.
This
I
is
don't
not an
care if
expensive
it's
ring.
expensive.
It's not an expensive ring, and I didn't want it to be expensive. We're like, show me
yeah.
the least expensive one, please. Like,
Exactly.
we don't need the amount of that. Just show me something that we put value into, and it's fine.
Yeah. I know, I totally agree now. Because I used to be like, oh my god. But now I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want an engagement ring at all.
You're supposed to have the engagement ring until the ceremony, and during the ceremony they have like the rings and they exchange the
like-
wedding ring,
yeah,
wedding
yeah,
band,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So would you do the no rings until the ceremony and then you exchange the rings, or like we do,
But
just
then,
get the wedding rings and then wear them now and whatever the ceremony happens?
but for me, I always kind of wanted the surprise of the engagement. I mean, yeah, you can. You don't have to have a ring, but I always kind of had this. This is very like no logic behind it. It's just really the, oh my god, romantic feel. The whole like, oh hey, I bought you a drink, like a nice ring. But it doesn't have to be nice in terms of price. I don't mean that. I just mean a cute ring with like a little piece on it. It doesn't, I don't care. I don't want a diamond ring. Like, please keep your money and put this into a deposit for a house.
If it's
I don't care.
Sorry, God.
Yeah.
If it's a game ring, are you okay? It's still a surprise. You still have a ring, but
I want something I can actually wear and be like, I'm engaged. You know, I want to call my parents and be like, you know what I mean? So I kind of have that, but it doesn't have any logic behind it. It's actually not a logical thought. It's genuinely just, oh, I want. But it doesn't really matter. But the only reason I want it is simply because I kind of want it to be a surprise. So if there is a surprise, I want it to be like the, hey, but honestly, if we're literally making sandwiches in the kitchen, he's like, hey, you want to get married? I'll be like, if I love the person, then I'll be like, yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do it.
Like, it doesn't actually have to be.
And then you take your onion rings.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot.
That's good.
Because I'm gonna eat it right away.
So?
It disappears. I need the stuff to be. It doesn't. It's fine if it's like, I don't know I don't know the name of materials, but it doesn't. I just want it to not rot on my finger and rust on my finger, so it can be like a random, like, I don't know.
So that means that you would wear that plus the wedding ring later.
But you know, a lot of people do stacks. I like stacks, so it's fine as long as it's really small and dainty.
My mom does it.
My mom too.
Like
So
the
she has the
engagement ring
engagement and
and
the thing.
And actually, like, the wedding band is keeping the engagement ring in place.
Yeah.
Because the engagement ring is a bit bigger.
Exactly.
So it's just like, oh,
exactly,
stay here.
exactly. And my mom, I remember she had like this very, I don't know what material it was, but it was very like basic looking. And then after a few years, my dad upgraded it. I thought that was really cute. Yeah. But anyways, that's cute.
So
I love
the rings
these
are
kinds
there.
of discussions because it's like ooh. But yeah.
So the rings are acquired. And so now we're just gonna be working a bit here.
Yeah.
And then I will meet the man later.
Lemon. We need to call him Lemon. He upgraded now. He's not just
Luman! We'll call him Luman from now on.
She always ruins all my visions. It's Lemon. Lemon. He's gonna be like, what? What are you calling me? Anyways, yeah, we're gonna hang out and I guess we'll see you in the next. I'll see you in the next vlog. You'll see her later.
What it takes to fill this empty void inside. I now realized you were what I needed this whole time. I've been around.
So clearly we're absolutely unserious. We're doing the whole like giving of the rings while eating kebab. Anyway, there we are. Put your hands up. There you go. So we're just gonna finish eating, and I think I'm gonna leave you here. Look at me with my new ring. Hey. See you in the next one. Bye.
Every hour I spend is on you every single day.